Hello everybody and welcome to Game 2 of Echo League Season 3, Paradise versus Whiskey Business. My name is Forge, and joining me tonight we have Jonoji. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright, you?
I'm doing alright. That was a pretty exciting Game 1 we had there. Lots of fighting back and forth. Whiskey Business edging themselves out a slight edge in the early game, but that last pick PL just disrupting all of their plans. So, well played by Paradise.
Yes, that is indeed. Hopefully Whiskey Business will be a little bit more open their draft right now. Because last game they pretty much drafted themselves into a corner. Pretty tired.
Yeah,
they didn't have any initiations. They lack of disables, so they were forced to pick a Invoker against a Viper. Even though you won the lane, but still, it's not.
Yeah, not exactly what you'd like, and definitely. Excuse me. Definitely, when you have a Shadow Shaman on your team and you're saying you got a lack of disable, something's a little bit off. But either way, well played to both teams. So far, bans looking pretty similar. We saw Lich and Mirana get banned out by Paradise last game. They're sticking to their guns. Whiskey Business also banning the Bloodseeker, but now taking a little bit of time. I don't remember what they banned second last time.
They banned Jakiro.
Yeah, it was Jakiro.
Yeah.
So maybe rethinking themselves a little bit here, burning through a lot of their reserve time, and they're gonna opt for the Razor. So something that they were still
worried. They banned the
about.
Razor again as well.
I think it's got to be a targeted ban. Like somebody on the enemy team has to play like just a godly Razor if they're focusing that much on it both games.
That is true.
Like, I know for a fact that Feedback plays a Magnificent Mirana, so that one makes sense. The Lich is probably just Paradise being sick of that hero being everywhere. Bloodseeker, of course, very strong, but Razor, very interesting.
Feedback's the roaming +4, right? He plays the +4 Mirana?
Yeah.
Oh, I would pay to see that in the group.
It's actually it's so good, man. Like I play pubs with him a lot, and I usually play mid, and I love playing. Well, I love it when he says, "You know what? I'm gonna play Mirana this game because I just know I've pretty much already won my lane."
Man, I really want to see his Mirana. Sounds really, really good.
Yeah. They are going back to the draft though. We are gonna see the Queen of Pain get banned out. This is another comfort pick for Whiskey Business. Watermelon playing that to some pretty good success, and then the respect ban for Whiskey Business. They ban themselves the PL. They do not want to ban this. They do not want to deal with this hero.
Yeah, I think that PL was just the last pick that screwed them over. I think they could have drafted to deal with it, but I guess they really don't want to deal with the illusions anymore, I guess.
Yeah, it seems they obviously respected how well it was played last game and don't want to deal with it again. So they are going to let that the Jakiro through, which does get first picked by Paradise.
Is that why they banned it last game?
Must be.
Yeah. I would like to see a Clockwork instant pick. Clockwork is so good against Jakiro. Yeah, it's still good. Like I play a lot of Jakiro, and Clockwork basically ruins the hero.
Is it just because of the long cast animations?
Long cast animation, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna see Puck actually.
That's off lane.
You don't think that's gonna be mid?
Well, if you first pick Puck, they're gonna draft a lot of counters to it, right? So it opens up their draft. They can put it either off lane or mid. So it's like a mind game, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those things where either you don't draft around it and we have the option to put it mid, or you do draft around it and we just throw it in the off lane. Exactly. And it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Whiskey Business train of thought was like, either you counter it. If you counter it, I'll put it in the off lane, and if you don't counter it, I'll just put it in mid. So I guess that's what their train of thought is.
Yeah,
and they're gonna pick up a Lion. They really like their disable heavy supports, huh?
Yeah,
Shadow Shaman, Lion.
I mean, ever since the change to Hex, Lion, Shaman are both very strong in the meta, but here's a hero that can deal with both the Radiant heroes, the Dire heroes right off the bat. Nyx Assassin. Lots of setup for the Puck, lots of burst damage for the squishy Lion. I really like this pick.
I love it as well. And that prevents them from picking heroes like OD and high indie heroes as well. So that's a very smart choice by Paradise.
Yeah, it's
off lane.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of Nyx Assassin as a 4, especially when
Oh,
you
I
have.
love
You like Nyx as a 4?
Yeah, I like Nick. I always play Nyx as well. I don't play offline.
This
I
time
don't
of
know.
year.
Yeah, I know. I just like it a lot. Paradise banned Anti-Mage though. I thought they would pick it up themselves. I think Anti-Mage is not bad against fucking Lion.
Yeah, that's an interesting little ban. Medusa gets banned out, which makes a little bit of sense. She's
Yeah,
pretty strong
that's
right now, and if you don't want to draft an
Wait,
anti-mage, then
But if they banned the Medusa first, why would they ban the Anti-Mage?
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
That's weird. Maybe just something they don't want to deal with. I mean, Anti-Mage is really, really strong this patch.
yeah, very strong
illusion,
hero.
Yeah, the illusion talent is insane.
Yeah,
Oh.
level 20. Remember when that was level 15 and it was just the
My
most
god,
ridiculously
don't remind me,
overpowered?
man. That's so stupid. Like, he got like 58% win rate, right?
Yeah,
During that a couple of days. Oh my god.
yeah, it was just insane.
That was insane. But they did open up a Storm pick. But it's against a Nyx. Paradise can pick Storm. Definitely can pick Storm.
Into Puck Lion though, that's a lot of disable.
That is, but if he plays well, like a good Storm, like, he doesn't just simply jump, so
I mean,
depends.
I'm just thinking laning stage, right? Puck into Storm Spirit is pretty Puck favored.
Pretty. Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really want to see a Storm Spirit game because he's like one of my favorite heroes, but I don't know. This is a scary Storm game. You've got lots of disables and lots of burst damage on both sides.
true.
So,
Yeah, we're not gonna see any Storm.
and 2 more respect bans do come out while we're talking about the lovely Storm Spirit. We're gonna get the Night Stalker and the Axe getting banned out respectively for both teams.
So they're thinking this is a support next. Tusky! Yes!
And the Tusk. And this is
My
another.
favorite hero.
This is another feedback classic. So if you wanted to see his classic Mirana, this is another one that he's pretty good at.
Oh, that means feedback's a Sing Sing fanboy. I see how it is.
I actually don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Cause I watch Sing Sing a lot, and he plays Mirana and Tusk pretty much a lot when he climb MMR.
That's fair, but we're gonna get the Undying as a response. How do you feel about Undying into this lineup here?
Danky. No way to do a Tombstone for now, but for now. But
Yeah.
oh, they're gonna have a very strong early game. If this Undying,
5 seconds remaining.
maybe Undying Nyx off lane, that's gonna be a very tough lane.
Yeah, you need some kind of ranged carry if
Yeah.
you're gonna run that up. There's no way you can run a melee carry into Nyx Undying.
No
That's
way.
just
No way.
terrifying. And even if you do if you imagine like an aggro try where you just do Jakiro Nyx Undying in the same lane and just draft like a Juggernaut or like an Ursa or something in the top.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think Paradise right now is really reading the draft really, really well.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with tanky heroes last game, and they're gonna keep it going with that Undying. The Soul Rip save's gonna be pretty huge. The Nyx Assassin for some nice scouting potential.
I'm hoping you get Axe.
I'm a little bit worried about their TP cancel though, because Ice Path has a decent cooldown, and I mean, Nyx is
long cooldown.
got it. He's gonna have some pretty nice things, and they're gonna grab the Juggernaut into the Undying. I don't know, man. That's pretty scary. Do you like this?
Well, magic immune, right? That's always good.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Juggernaut counters Nyx somewhat. Spike characters only doesn't block Blade Fury that well.
Yeah, it doesn't block Blade Fury, it doesn't block Omni Slash, so that's okay. He's got Spin TP, they have no way to cancel Spin
His
TP.
supports are really, really like lacking damage though. Unless they trap them in a shot and he spins.
I mean, there's lots of lockdown coming up from the Lion. A good Dream Coil could be nice to secure themselves here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of laning though. Mid game they should be fine, but I'm thinking laning. Like against Undying, how do you deal with Undying? As a Juggernaut. Well, I guess you can spin and hit a Tombstone.
Yeah.
That's one.
Puck is kind of ranged. I don't know.
And
I
you
wanna-
are self-sufficient as well as a Juggernaut.
Yeah, Healing Ward's
You can
pretty
heal
good.
yourself. Yeah, healing ward.
They don't have a great way to really get on the back lines and kill the healing ward too, so with some nice micro, he could be okay there. It's an interesting pick for sure.
I think Juggernaut is just like a very stable pick. Like,
Yeah.
so his talents are really good if you look at it. Like his talents are like insane.
Yeah, that level 25 Omni Slash talent.
No,
is so
I'm
good.
talking about 600 health, man. I'm talking about all the stats. I'm talking about damage, attack speed, stats, and 600 health.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's the 4th talent. Yeah, it's really good.
Team ban.
And we're gonna see a Weaver.
So this is probably going to be the carry. They don't really have a. I mean, I don't know. Weaver into this lineup is kind of scary. They've got
Yeah,
silences.
against a
They've
Lion.
Dream Coil is going to be huge here. A nice Dream Coil onto Weaver pretty much kills him every time.
I agree.
So where do you think they lane this puck now? Looking at the enemy lineup, do you think they put this in the mid, or do you think you put this off lane up against the Weaver?
I think a main puck right now is still fine.
You think mid
Unless they
puck's
pick
okay?
TA. Unless they pick TA.
If you put mid puck, what do you throw in the off lane to kind of deal with that?
Something to do with Weaver. Maybe Legion.
Mid off lane?
Mid Lord. Yeah, off Legion. Off Legion. Pit
Yeah.
Lord.
Pit Lord would give him somebody tanky to frontline too. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I was thinking of Magnus. Shit.
Yeah, Magnus
Yeah,
would have
good
been
ban.
really good.
Very good ban by Paradise. Yeah, I was thinking of Magnus.
I do like the puck pick to open up though, because it solves the initiation problem we were talking about last game. Right now they have a clear way to just jump in, start a team fight, get a pick off, whatever they need. They have a jumper. It looks like Nyx Assassin is going to be the initiator for Paradise this time, so it's still a little bit of the run at you mentality, but at least they still have some form of initiation on both teams, and the Death Prophet's going to get picked up now, so lots of push coming in. Fit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
It's gonna be the Shadow Fiend.
Nice. You haven't seen this hero in a while.
So lots of damage. Lots of burst damage as well for the Death Prophet.
Yeah.
If he gets the, I know Watermelon likes the Blink build, Blink BKB.
Yules?
I don't know about Yules, but I know he likes Blink BKB, or he used to back before the changes. So be interesting to see what he goes for. To
I like the Shadow Fiend, dude. I like the Shadow Fiend.
which draft are you favoring right now? Just looking at it.
Well, if they get a good start, I think Paradise will roll them over. Like, they have a very tempo. Like, they have Weaver, they have Prophet, and they have Undying, right? So their early to mid game is gonna be insanely strong. Risky Business, they don't really have a lot of disables from Shadow Fiend, and I don't know, it's pretty tough. It's pretty even actually this draft. I think I like both drafts.
You like both drafts? That's
Yeah,
a pretty
even. I mean, the Tusk, it's a Tusk, dude. I always like Tusk.
I know how you feel, man. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I think Tusk is going to be the hero to watch. These rotations are going to be key. If he gets a good start, get some nice early kills, I think the
please, get Ags.
We'll see how far he gets. If he gets those nice early rotations, could be very nice. If he misses those early rotations, I think Paradise have a draft advantage. But we'll have to see as we move into game 2. Whiskey Business versus Paradise. Going to run through some quick introductions one more time. On Monkey,
Yo,
we
is
have...
offlane Jock hero? Am I saying this right?
Was Monkey playing the offlane last time?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh boy, this is sick. This is sick.
Position for Nyx Assassin, because T-Stone was playing the Spearbreaker last game.
Yeah,
And Wazzy was the AA.
Wazzy was the AA.
Yeah. So yeah, offlane Shakiro.
Yeah, new meta. There you
Hashtag new meta. Pretty interesting.
Nice.
Oh, but look at this aggressive maneuver. Tendu spots out Wazzy. Let's see what kind of vision each team's working with. Radiant, they're getting a little peek of the Shadow Fiend. They don't see the puck just yet. They see the Tusk. And they do know where the Reaver is. And the Undying. But I don't know if they go for this play. We'll have to see. Tendu. I think if he orbs in, I think he dies.
He dies. 100% dies.
Yeah, okay. So they're just gonna go 2 for 2. Nothing crazy from him.
They didn't block the dire creeps mid lane.
He's
I
gonna
didn't use the
charge.
to block it. Come on, come on, come on. Nice lah. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
You are all about this Tusk pick, man. I love it.
Dude, like I climb like 200 MMR from this, like from spamming this hero.
And it's gonna put Shadow Fiend in a really nice position, just barely on the edge of his tower. It's gonna come to his tower now, but even still, this is free experience, and as long as he can get his level 2 safely, it'll be fine. Oh, I hear some shards, but looks like nothing's gonna come of it just yet. And meanwhile, up top, Foamer trying to get rid of this tanky Jakiro. 700 HP on the
There's a fire
Jakiro.
though. I think I could put the over, honestly.
The one thing I think this does do though for lanes is make Puck a really strong laner. Like I don't think they can kill this Puck very easily.
No way. There, he has off. As long as he doesn't screw up his off, he should be fine, I think.
Ooh, clutch
feedback.
Oh, feedback keeps going.
Cancel.
There's so much play going on around this mid lane.
Dusk. I want to see some plays.
You just I feel like you're just gonna be following the Tusk around all game.
Can I just do that? You're just gonna watch the whole game. I'm just gonna put my camera on.
You're just gonna watch Tusk? Okay. Well, up top we've got Dioxin. He's farming pretty well. He's got the creeps in a pretty good spot. Puck able to zoom in and out a lot easier than Mr. Jakiro is. So Foamer getting some nice zoning going on. Level 2 on the Jakiro versus almost level 3 on the Puck. Actually, only just level 2. I thought he was a higher level than that, but
Got zone out for the first wave.
yeah. Nyx Assassin.
Like Wazzy was on his ass.
Nyx Assassin roaming around a little bit. We'll see if he gets the root. Nope, feedback gets it. Stun does come out, but it's a little bit too late. Yeah. T-Stone likes doing those aggressive maneuvers. Jakiro does check out the dual breath. Foamer's going to take a fair chunk of damage, but has the mana drain to work with. The one thing this does do is push the wave up just a little bit, so Jakiro, he's getting himself some XP. But I mean, farm is going pretty evenly right now across the board. Shadow Fiend's actually zoned out the Death Prophet right from the lane. That's pretty impressive. I would have thought that would be a Death Prophet favored matchup. Oh, and we're gonna get a pause.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then Waterman was playing really well. He got a double raise off.
Okay.
Onto Titan, and it's a level 2 raise, so yeah, it deals a lot of damage.
Well, yeah, it's 160 plus the extra 80 damage.
Yeah, that's so good.
It's like,
and I don't know why they buff it like that. It's so strong.
He wasn't getting any picks in the pro scene. It's all balanced
in the pro scene, people can, because Shadow Fiend is like really easy to gank.
Yeah.
So in pro scenes, people like the supports, they really like, how do I say it? They can exploit your weakness really heavily.
Yeah.
So yeah, in games, what is it NAB, right? So that's like 3 to 4K.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 to 4K is like, I think people, they're not as good as 7K players on like knowing how to exploit weaknesses. So yeah, so Waterman is just taking advantage of it. And I think he got a good block off as well at the start, thanks to the shots.
Yeah, the shards block was pretty key in getting him those early levels.
But Nyx is soaking out XP in mid lane though, so
Not complete waste of efficiency.
Just yup-zoring the lane.
Both offlaners actually doing pretty well for XP as well. Level 3 on both of them. Well, Tendu's actually diving.
Tendo might kill Wazzy.
I mean, Wazzy might kill Tendo with that tombstone drop and the orb.
One more.
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, the dodge! No, he's still dead. Okay. Yeah, that tombstone drop was just huge.
I think it was a DK. He got a DK last time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like right before Tendo face shift, so he didn't dodge it.
Well played by.
There,
yeah, he dived pretty deeply for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Puck though, right? Sometimes you gotta make those plays.
Yeah. S4 Puck, never forget.
The old days of mid Puck.
Oh man.
Back in the Alliance glory days.
Ugh, don't remind me.
He's still farming pretty well though. 4-1 not exactly what you'd like out of like a mid laner, but for an off lane, it's not too bad. He's gonna go for the boots into Veil build. Nothing really too crazy there.
I think most off lane pop they go link rush. Oh,
Ooh.
stun is up.
Almost got the stun there. Both safe laners
It
are.
was very annoying.
Yeah. I mean, dual breath.
Fire, man. Just you can fire and dual breath. Just get zone out the supporting and slows up Juggernaut's last hit.
Yeah.
Pretty good hero actually.
Does grab an early level of Ice Path though. I thought the usual offlane Shakiro build was just like 202 basically. Instead of that.
He just wanted to save himself, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Is going to just go for the TP out as there are no more disables. Actually TPs to the mid lane? Probably just a panic click.
Yeah.
But the one thing we haven't really seen is some nice rotations from the the feedback Tusk.
Man, I mean, okay, I'm looking at this right now. I'm like, I don't see a lot of kill potential other than mid. Like if Shadowbring can get in front of Titan with the snowball,
Yeah.
I think they can kill. I think he's just helping out. Yeah, he's just
Snowball
trying to help out.
into
Yeah.
snowball into Raze basically. And Tenu's actually going to go down bottom again. Looks like the Nyx assassin helping out quite a bit there.
Really staying good.
Bit over aggressively.
Yeah, as a puck, you tend to do that when you play puck. Like, do you? Like when I play puck, I
Oh,
tend to get.
snowball into mid. There's going to be this nice shards block. The races are going to come out, but he's going to miss the melee raise.
Oh, I missed
He used
the melee one.
He missed. He got
Guess
the
one
wrong
more,
raise.
guess one
He has the long
Nice.
range though. Does get the kill. And a nice
Came in,
gank.
by the way.
Nice gank from the Tusk.
That's what I want to see.
That's what I want to see. This guy. Man, this Shakiro is just so annoying for this Juggernaut. Like that is
I
2
know.
spells and he's at half HP.
Yeah, and you don't want to waste your playthrough as well. It's 100 mana.
Yeah.
Very costly early game. Did I? Also, did I reach? Oh, he didn't get it. Fair man.
Oh, mid. We're gonna get another rotation. This time onto
Oh,
the Nyx assassin. Watermelon just doing a lot of work onto this in this mid lane. He's up 2 kills right now.
it's level
20.
7. It's level 7.
Yeah, I don't
6
think
minutes in.
I don't think Shadow Fiend is supposed to own this hard against a Death Prophet.
No, he's not. Jesus Christ. This guy is a Shadowbring player.
Yeah, this is
Really good.
I mean, he's got the Arcana, so that's definitely pay to win right there, right? Global, please.
I think his mid laning skill is pretty good. I mean, he beat a Viper as an Evoker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, top lane, nice shots. Army slash, and Jakira's gonna go down. Very easy kill. Oh, gets a lot hit as well.
Oh, he denied the siege creep. Why did he deny the siege creep?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, it could have gotten tower damage.
Just focused on that sweet XP though.
Yeah.
Both safe laners doing pretty well for themselves. Slight edge for the Juggernaut right now, 45 and 20 to the 37 and 9 of the Weaver. Levels about even for both of them, but I think the real discrepancy is mid and in the respective offlaners. Level 6 for the Puck, level just 5.5
Yeah,
for
even
the
though the puck
Jakiro.
died
So
2 times actually. I think it's a
just-
denies. It's a denies. It's definitely a deny.
yeah, yeah,
Like 20 denies, bro.
Yeah, 20 denies versus the 9 of the Weaver. They definitely add up. And level 8 now on this Shadow Fiend, man. Feedback comes in for another rotation, but Death Prophet hiding under her tower does have the exorcism ready to go if she needs it.
It's warded as
And,
well, so they know.
they don't wanna dive that. Yeah, there is a rotation for 4 though on the Lion. They might still go for this. I think he is spotted.
They see him. Oh, they saw the ward. They saw the ward.
Yeah, they know the ward is there. It does get pinged out. See a sentry immediately get picked up by Undying. Really nice ward placement there.
You gonna try it?
After the he wanted to. He really wanted to.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it though. Juggernaut still just farming in top lane using spin to cut down the wave. Does have a casual cloak. That's interesting.
Against a Jakiro, it makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of magic damage coming out, not even just from the Jakiro, but Sakuchi damage in the early game, really nice, and Death Prophet, you got the Impale, Mana Burn. There's a lot of magic damage. So I think as long as this doesn't turn into like a full pipe or anything, we should be okay.
Oh, the internal MV build, yeah?
Yeah, the EE build. Pipe on all of the cores.
I went pipe on Slack once, it was interesting.
Interesting good or interesting bad?
Oh, it was against like a magic lineup, so it was not bad.
That makes sense then.
It was pretty
It's
fun.
not too bad. Oh, Tendu's actually gonna get stun on his bottom lane, but they're gonna get stun onto the Weave. Oh my god, I can't even say words. Weaver does get the kill onto the puck right now. Is very low. The shards? He gets him with the shards. Is he gonna get the snowball? He does get the snowball. Nice rotation there from the Tusk. The Nyx is gonna come in, try and get something done with the mana drain. Does Lion have the stun? He does not. Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, I think that TP from the Weaver maybe killed him there. If he just went invis and run away, he'd be fine.
Yeah, I think he forgot that shards gave vision, and so was hoping that they just wouldn't be able to see him. So there's no going to be
no threats.
Yeah, didn't want to waste the Omni Slash either. Good control there from Deoxys not to waste that. There's just so much action down in this bottom lane. Every time I look at another lane, I see like 5 heroes down bottom.
I think it's just 3, man. Shadow Fiend and Death Prophet has been like AFK farming for the rest of the game.
Yeah, if we take a quick look at the net worth right now, we've got Juggernaut sitting on top at about 5k. Right behind him is the Shadow Fiend, and then the next closest is actually the Weaver at 4k. So still kind of close, but Juggernaut's definitely eking out the victory. That one kill onto Weaver, getting a bit of an edge, as there's going to be yeah, Spike Carapace onto the puck, and Lion is going to get run at by Undying. Does check out the Spike, Earth Spike, I did have it right, and then gets the Finger of Death online with that level 10, or with the 10-minute tome. Meanwhile, top lane pushes coming in.
The supports on the side of Whiskey has been doing a lot of things, and they're all level 6 now. Except for Tusk. But Lion's level 6, he has the Finger of Death, so they can go for a gank and put someone down.
Yeah, I think they got the eyes on the Weaver. I think that's who they're really worried about. Last game, Sunkiss did play an exceptionally good PL. Very comfortable on those very mobile heroes, it seems. So they're really focused on shutting him down. They've already kind of destroyed the Death Prophet. She's not got her snowball rolling, and Shadow Fiend's doing very well. So their focus now lies on this Weaver.
Level 11 from Shadow Fiend. Ooh, this is tough.
Tusk sapping XP in the top lane right now. No Walrus Punch for him just yet, but does this game opt to go for the urn. You were saying that last game is something.
No Silver Edge.
No Silver Edge just yet.
You know Silver Edge is actually better than Tusk than Nightstock.
I think last game.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. I think Silver Edge last game was a bit better, but I agree that he should have gotten the urn earlier on.
Yeah. I want to see what boots he go. Like, some Tusks go Tranquil, some Tusks go Base Boots. I want to see what he goes.
I think he usually goes Mana Boots, but I could be wrong. We'll see what he does this game. So.
Man, this top against a Juggernaut and your top lane tower is so healthy. Monkey is doing really good job.
I mean, at the same time though, you're up against a Jakiro, and your top lane tower is pretty okay. Like the fact that his tower, the Juggernaut's tower, is as healthy as it is surprising, considering that.
I mean, he's solo, right? So Monkey doesn't have free reign. He's against a trial lane half time.
Yeah. Puck does get forced out of lane though. Is forced to walk all the way back to her base, heal up. Does grab herself the Helm of Iron Will, and meanwhile top there's actually going to be initiation onto Foamer. He gets in a nice aggressive ward down. Is he going to commit for the D ward? He is still going to die for it though.
Oh man, that's me RL.
That's a dedicated support.
You're so desperate for money, man. Yeah. They're gonna wish Shadow Fiend has picked up the Shadow Blade. So now he's gonna go for ganks, probably go
bit of a
mid
like
and
spike.
go up
Apology.
what I would do.
Radiant are scanning.
Forge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures.
Do you DC or? Yeah. I'll take over. So, Forge DC, I'll be taking over for now. Watermelon is Shredder initiation of Monkey. He's gonna be taken down very easily by the Champagne. So, right now, we're gonna transition it into a push. And meanwhile, like, Exorcism is popped on the Death Prophet actually, trying to get the tier 1 tower.
It's only down to half HP though. She's not really getting anything done.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, top, the push is
No,
coming
she's
in.
not.
Radiant structures are fortified.
She's trying to get that tower, but it's going to expire. Only gets half HP on the tower for Exorcism popped. Meanwhile, it looks like Jakiro came down in the top lane thanks to that Shadowblade reveal from the Shadow Fiend. And he's going to go immediately into the BKB. Lots of stuns, lots of disables coming out from him. So he wants to make sure he can get his Requiems off, get his damage out. I like this pickup from him.
Very smart choice. Not too greedy, very disciplined.
Yeah, a lot of Shadow Fiends in the lower, I want to say like 4 to like 2k brackets will just be like, oh well, I'm doing okay. I don't want to get that BKB. I'll get another couple damage items, and when I start dying, that's when I'll get the BKB. But really disciplined play from Watermelon. He's gonna come in. He's got the Requiem ready. There's no Sentry Ward. He's gonna go right for on top of the Death Prophet, and with the stun there from the line, he's gonna be able to get at the race out as well. He's gonna be able to get the third one off to get the kill. Oh, the stun, the ice path is just barely enough. The Vampire does get laid down as well, but just a nice clean kill onto the Death Prophet, and Shadow Fiend continues his roll.
And this guy.
Speaking of roll, Walrus Punch is online for the Tusk.
Oh yes. He doesn't go for the casual sigil. Oh, it's against a Weaver and stuff. I can understand.
I mean, it's against a Weaver, but it's also against a Death Prophet who's pretty immobile, so maybe an early point of sigil.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
I mean, I
He
don't.
just wants the damage.
You're the Tusk player. You're the Tusk fan, I guess I should say. You tell me, should he get the sigil or no?
This game, maybe not. Maybe he made the right choice, but some games I just go for sigil, just for the extra slow.
So Shadow Fiend has not turned his Aquila on, and I'm getting a little bit triggered by it. Like, turn it on, give your creeps some extra armor. Just tank. Come on. He's not doing it.
Oh my god.
I actually think that if he turns it on, I think if he turned it on,
right now.
he could have taken that tower.
Man.
Oh, it's just inside deny range. Are they going to die? And we're going to hold on that as Deep Reveal down bottom. Tendu is getting gone on. Drugs off the Dream Coil. Does not have the orb ready to go. Is going to get blown up by the Crypt Swarm. But the stun does come out nicely onto the Lion. The Dual Breath as well. Just melting. The Healing Ward is going to come out onto the Juggernaut, but it doesn't really matter. Dust does come out as well. And the Shadow Fiend, are they going to be able to find him? The Weaver does pick up the Diffusal Blade as well. Lots of mana getting burned. He doesn't have any to do with this. And triple kill for this Death Prophet. Absolutely massive turnaround, and they're gonna get the tower as well.
Dude, that's a chain feed right there.
Yeah, that's
Everyone popped in one by one.
yeah. The dust was really clutch by I think it was the Nyx assassin who had it. Just getting out that dust and getting the vision, and they're gonna lose 2 towers for this.
Yeah, and Sunkey's going for the getting a diffusal first before anything else. That's a very, very good choice.
I mean, with
Diffusal on Viva is just so strong.
With that mana break
I
time,
don't
it's
think it's
just
stacked,
so OP.
Yeah,
It does.
Stack. It does not stack. It doesn't stack.
Yeah, it does. It 100% does.
Are you sure?
I know this for a fact. It stacks on Mirana and it stacks on Weaver.
Interesting. Cause like the item on diffusal blade, like the tooltip says that it doesn't stack with other.
It doesn't stack with. It says it doesn't stack with other sources of mana break, but for
Only
some.
AM?
Yeah, it's pretty much just AM. For some reason,
That's
talents
good,
don't
actually.
count. It's weird.
Yeah. Pretty broken.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
check. I'm gonna see when he hit. If he burns off 70 mana, I can confirm.
well, it'd be 140 because of Gemini. But yeah, it's.
Yeah, 70. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Stacks.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The more you know.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, is there going to be initiation onto T-Stone? The Hex is there. They're not going to waste the Requiem, though. Just blow up. Nice snowball in from the Tusk. Gets the kills. I mean...
I think that was on the Lion. Oh, he got a Sigil. Look, he got a Sigil. Yeah.
He got a value point. Yeah, so
Yeah.
4-2-1-1 is the build, apparently.
Yeah. He went Arcane Boost though. I'm not a big fan of Arcane Boost on Stars, but
I mean,
it's alright.
doesn't
I prefer Solar Crest.
he have mana problems, though? As a hero?
Yeah, if you get Solar Crest, you don't really have mana issues. Really? I swear. I'm not lying.
I don't play the heroes, so I have no idea. That's why I have to ask these questions. I don't know. I'm a mid player. I don't play supports.
Oh wow, I see how it is.
It's true, man. I don't. You can ask anybody that plays with me. I do not play supports. They're gonna go in onto the next assassin though. The Sentry Hordes from the Radiant Dire have just been so good. The silence does come out, and the Omni Slash is ready for Dioxin. Lion's probably
That's
dead
a big
here, but
problem.
yeah, that's pretty bad. 4 heroes on. I mean, Undying gets blown up, but there's still just 3 heroes onto this one Juggernaut. He's not taking enough of this. And where were they?
That's the true V5 there. Like Shadow Fiend and Puck wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are looking to trade. They're looking to trade tier 3 for or tier 2 for tier 1, so that's something. But I don't know. Not showing up to back up your team is mildly a mistake. DP is gonna TP to the shrine. Maybe look for an initiation.
45.
Tendu pretty low on mana right now. Actually can't dodge. He can't jaunt, so he might die here. Shadow Fiend gets clipped as well. That's a huge kill for the...
Oh, okay. That was a very big mistake.
And
They
actually
didn't
up
try
top.
top, they tried to go for the split push
Yeah.
and did that for it.
And speaking of split push, up top, the push does continue on. Whiskey Business losing across the map. They had a really good start in the early game, but falling apart a little bit with the scariness of this Death Prophet engaging into her twice now when she has Exorcism up. Maybe a bit of a mistake. Juggernaut not quite tanky enough for that yet. Doesn't have his armored talent just yet, so not very tanky. Only has the Diffusal Blade and the Yasha just yet.
I think Puck always blinked though, Tendo. Like, you just
Puck
got
is-
it. Yeah.
Okay. It's a little bit later, but with with
yeah.
the Veil first, it's not too bad.
I think they're gonna try to go for smoke gang, pick and find some fights now. Like, I think last fight, if at least Puck was there, I think they might be able to control the fight slightly better.
Yeah, it's tough to say.
Yeah, it's tough to say though.
I'm really worried about this Weaver though. He's got treads, he's got his diffusal, and he's got his desolator online now. Lots and
Lion
lots of
is not gonna
physical
have a hard
damage. I mean, Lion's dead. Lion's just 100% dead every time. The D-ward comes out as well. The bugs come out, but Jug is gonna just roll away. Snowball is there, but just clearing out waves for now. They're just trying to stall while Shadow Fiend farms up. He's
Puck
almost
gets
got his
40%
BP.
XP talent.
Dire's middle tower is
Ooh,
under
maybe a bit
attack.
of a misclick coming out.
Not sure. That talent is so good.
This mid tower is going to go down. Shadow Fiend is split pushing, but he doesn't have a TP. He has no way to rejoin his team. This is a 4v5 situation right now. Foamer does have the Invis rune, but that's going to be a blink initiation in from the Puck, but I don't even know if this kind of kills. Oh, Weaver's dead. Okay, they still have rotations from the Shadow Fiend, who's the real damage dealer right now. Jug's not there either. I think this tower is just dead. With Macropyre, Tombstone, and Exorcism all down, I don't think you walk into the middle of this.
I think they can.
10 oh, Sentry Ward gets placed down. Yeah, he saw it though.
Yeah.
That's a dead tower either way. Oh, and the stun's actually going to come out onto Shadow Fiend. He's going to get just roasted down. Omni Slash comes out onto Monkey and the Wazi. Does fall here. Monkey is going to force stab himself away. Can he make it? He's actually juking his way through the trees. Juggernaut gets blocked by the creeps. And Death Prophet also made it away. Really nice TPs out.
Not worth. Not worth. Look at him. I think Paradise are really happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, they should be. They got themselves a tower. They got another Shadow Fiend kill. Shadow Fiend, he didn't have his BKB yet. I think he was trying to farm that up before that fight, because if he has there, again, very different fight. But Death Prophet, who was before down in like 4th or 5th farm position, is now top. And Juggernaut's pretty close behind her, but Shadow Fiend has fallen very low. His item progression's been stifled a lot. And they're gonna go for the Nyx, and then a Spike Carapace does come out. The smoke is gonna be there, but I mean, the spin TP. Just TP, man. Just commit for the TP. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, 100% dead.
So much physical damage coming out. And the Macropire is actually what gets him. That's just insane.
Oh, good snipe, good snipe. Yeah. Damn.
I mean, the offlane Jakiro, it's working out for them. They are going for double veil. Oh no, that's an Atos. Never mind.
On who?
Monkey's got the Atos queued up. First, I saw the double bracer, and my brain thought it was double null for a second, but no.
Yeah. Atos for probably for the fuck.
Shards are gonna miss. Gonna be off target, and I think they have to sack this. There's no Omni Slash, there's no Juggernaut, and it's another 5-man situation. Death Prophet doing Death Prophet things, man. And Tuska's actually just gonna get completely gone on. Doesn't even get the shards on. He's trying to get himself on the clip. To do so. Nice Dream Coil comes out from the puck on the backlines though. They do blow up the Weaver again. BKB is finally finished for the Shadow Fiend, so he pops that 10-second BKB for him. Exorcism doesn't care about BKB though, and he's getting kited around by these Tombstone zombies. No Finger of Death for the Lion just yet. He's still got that. He doesn't have enough mana. He does pop the wand, is able to get it. Can he get the finger off? You know, Omni Slash comes out as well. Finger long range from Lion does get it. 776 gold for the Lion. The Spike Carapace from the Nyx Assassin just absolutely killer, but they do get the tower while losing their 2 cores, so a bit of an even trade, I would say, but that tower advantage is just huge.
Oh yes.
Every time they've grouped up for 5-man pushes, it's worked out for them. They've gotten the objectives even if they lose their cores.
Man, they have just so much kite and slows. Shakiro, Tombstone zombies, even Death Prophet. Cool.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they were able to get that kill on the Death Prophet, because if she gets out there, I think that's kind of a tipping point of like almost no return. She just becomes so tanky and unkillable.
You know how she was like really, like she was losing mid so hard, but then now she's a top 1 net worth. She covered really, really well.
Yeah, just some really nice recognition of your draft. You know, group up around your Death Prophet, group up around your ultis. Well played by them.
Taking towers.
And taking objectives. 3K lead right now for 3K lead right now for the Radiant. So a bit of only a small advantage. I mean, net worth has never really dipped up much more than the 4K mark for either team, and neither has experience. So still a pretty close game all in all.
Yeah, but Shadow Fiend right now, those couple of deaths really screw his item progression over, and he still hasn't turned on the healer.
still no Aquila. Just what are you doing, man?
So is Juggernaut, man. So is Juggernaut.
What are you guys doing? You're killing me here. You're just killing me.
Ah man, at least Weaver has his turn on. It's only a
Weaver MVP just for having Aquila turned on. I don't even care.
Yeah, MVP.
Taking a look at item. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of item progression though, Lion got himself his Blink Dagger. It's coming out on the courier right now, so more initiation and more catch for the Dire could be the way that they keep themselves in this game. This Weaver has already shown that he's pretty squishy to getting blown up by this Lion, so with the Blink Dagger, it's gonna get tougher.
Which is why Weaver is trying to go for the Lincolns, trying to prevent that sudden initiation. Yeah, it's just Weaver is like, it's doing pretty well though, actually.
I mean, he's farmed, but he's dying so quickly in these fights. Even in that last fight up near the top T2, he
died. Might be dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Can you blink? Can you blink? Nope.
Nah. Feels bad, man.
That's rough. Down bottom, there is an initiation. There's a hasted Shadow Fiend chasing down an Undying, but Shadow Fiend's actually gonna not be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, Looks like feedback dying in the middle lane, trying to get some wards down. And they're still not going to get this bottom tower. Juggernaut's showing up now.
Oh no. God.
Oh, he almost Omni Slash there. So close.
Spin?
No.
Yeah.
That's rough. Shadow Fiend does make it out, but losing the 3 heroes back to back like that just...
And I think they're starting to get a little bit tilted. Just a little bit. Like they were winning early game so hard, and now it's like falling
yeah, it's
apart.
kind of a similar story as to what happened last game, right? The laning stage went really well, but these mid-game team fights.
But last game the PL was a problem though. Don't forget. Like PL countered like 3 of their heroes.
I think it's just been these team fight executions have been in favor of Paradise.
Yeah, that's true.
The coordination has been really on point for them. Lots of saves, lots of nice friendly force staffs to get them out of trouble, and now they're going to head into the Roach Pit. This is something we didn't really see a whole lot of in the earlier stages of last game. It was pretty much just the Ursa doing whatever he wanted with it, but now Death Prophet pops her ulti, gives the Aegis over to the Weaver, so he can't get blown up quite so much as he has been.
They might have issues. But I think they're probably going to wait up for the next exorcism.
Yeah, I think they have to. As nice as having the Aegis is, that exorcism is what's been winning them these fights.
I agree.
There is bots on the...
going for the split push again.
Yeah, he's got bots. He likes this kind of split push style of offlane. Just create space around the map.
Will the space be enough? We can tell.
It's tough to say because the supports, I mean, everybody scales pretty equally here. Like Jug scales well into Weaver, but Weaver scales pretty well into Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend scales well. Like it's a lot of scaling very well into each other, and the only heroes who don't really scale super well are Undying and kind of Tusk, but Tusk even scales pretty well. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see what happens if this goes super late.
Yeah, Tusk is pretty close to his Wing Dagger though, so we should be able to see some pretty cool snowball saves.
Man, there's so much mobility on all of these teams.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's what makes Dota great.
Those nice clutch initiations, those precise movements from either team.
Perfect.
And there's going to be a Lotus Orb now from this Jakiro, so a little bit tankier, as well as helping out with those pesky Lion initiations. Not that you can get rid of Hex anymore. Hex is no longer dispellable.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the Omni Slash.
That would be nice.
Imagine a Weaver getting Lotus Orb and Omni Slash.
That would be
Juggling attack as well.
That would be pretty broken. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's so hard to pull off.
T-Stone reveals himself, his invis runs out, but Puck not aware that he is alone, so backs up. And actually, looks like there's going to be another movement into bottom. They really want this tier 2. We'll see if they're finally able to take it. There is no Death Prophet. She has a TP in her backpack, but not quite ready just yet. All enemy heroes missing, gets pinged out by Foamer, though. They've got no vision. If we take a look at Radiant Vision, they see nobody. If you take a look at Dire Vision, they only just now see the Undying. So neither team really sure where anybody is.
Nintendo just being the annoying little dragon.
I mean, he's doing a...
Oh. Yeah, he's doing a good job, but he's been getting caught out as well. So
yeah, five deaths on your Puck. It's not exactly great, but I mean, everybody's got a lot. There's a fair amount of deaths on the side of the Radiant as well. 3 apiece for everybody but Jakiro. It's a nice spread.
yeah. Ironic, right? The offlane Jakiro didn't die so much.
He's actually got the least deaths in the whole game.
I know. He's playing very
crazy.
well. Like his positioning is on point. I like it.
So what super fun talents do we have to keep an eye out for? Tusk has his 40% XP gain. There's the Omni Slash strikes. I think Lion's got the most fun talents.
200 fire finger then? You didn't get
Radiant's
it!
middle tower
No, but he's got his higher level ones. He's got the multi drain. We're gonna put a hold on that though. It's gonna be initiation. Lion's actually gonna
boy.
just get chased down by exorcism. No buyback either, so this might actually just be Rax.
Yeah.
No line for a minute, and exorcism already popped. They do have the Aegis still as well. So Glyph comes out. Shadow Fiend tries to come in with the Shadow Wave initiation from the puck, and there's directly sold on top of it. Lots of burst damage coming out. The puck is forced to buy back almost immediately. Soul Rep comes out onto the Weaver, and with that, that's an ultra kill for the Death Prophet. Rampage not quite going to be there, as it's actually going to get sniped by the Weaver, and GG gets called as the Rampage is actually going to be there. And
Ooh, the last fight.
Paradise just steamrolling after a really strong laning phase for Risky Business, but those early game team fights just not going their way.
They make the better decision making, I think. Like they group up as 5. There's a lot of times that Risky Business could have taken a fight, but then like remember they were fighting 3 tops, and like Puck and Shadow Fiend was like fighting bot lane, trying to take down the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, the 5-man potential.
Yeah, if they show up to the fight, maybe they could have changed things. Who knows?
Well, either way,
both teams.
well played by both teams. Paradise taking out the 2-0 victory here, but still well played by Whiskey Business. This has been Forge. You can follow me on Twitter at ForgeDota, and my co-caster.
You?
I can't remember how to pronounce it, but this has been.
It's fine.
Do you have any Twitter, Twitch, anything else anybody can follow you at? Well, either way, we'll look forward to seeing you more in Echo League. I enjoyed casting with you, friend. Have a good night, everybody.